the woman arrived at her husband's home for the first time. She only gave the door a light push, but the entire door suddenly collapsed with a loud crash. The ducks in the yard were all startled by her. One duck, as if to get back at her, deliberately pooped on her new shoes. Her husband's daughter saw this and immediately warned the duck not to bully her new mom, or it would be cooked and eaten. When the woman walked inside, she hadn't expected her husband's home to be so poor. Fortunately, the two children were very thoughtful. They not only brought her a chair to sit on but also kindly poured her a glass of water. Because the rim of the cup was chipped, the boy turned the good side toward her. When the girl noticed the woman's dirty shoes, she quickly brought a towel to help clean them. The woman tried to refuse, but the stool suddenly broke, and she fell straight to the ground. The boy felt so guilty that he burst into tears on the spot. He and his sister had both wanted to please their new mom. Instead, they had ended up hurting her. The woman quickly comforted him, and when she noticed the children's slightly dirty faces, she wanted to go to her suitcase to get a handkerchief, but the children misunderstood, thinking she was packing to leave, and they grabbed her hand, begging her not to go. The woman softly reassured them, "You've been so kind to me, I'm not going anywhere." Hearing this, the two children instantly became happy. Just then, there was a noise outside. It was her husband coming home from work. When the woman saw him, she froze in surprise. She hadn't expected her new husband to be so handsome. Since it was their first time meeting, the man was extremely nervous. He wanted to pour her a glass of water, but his son asked where the flowers he had prepared for mom were. The man handed her his backpack and said there were no flower shops nearby in the village, so he hoped she wouldn't mind the kind of flowers he had brought. But as soon as the woman took the backpack, she noticed how heavy it was. When she looked inside, she was completely stunned. It was a bouquet made entirely of pure gold. Seeing her shocked expression, the man thought she didn't like it. At that moment, the girl suddenly spoke up, saying that dad and her brother were both men and probably didn't understand a woman's heart. Then she took out a watch and put it on the woman's wrist. When the woman saw the diamond-covered designer watch, she finally realized that her husband was actually very wealthy. She couldn't help but ask him, "My mother said you sell fish. Can selling fish really make this much money?" After hearing that, the man took her to see his fish farm. The woman hadn't expected the fish farm to be so vast. The man explained that he was involved in contracted seafood aquaculture. The two children also bragged that their family had businesses in foreign trade, hotels, tourism, and more. The woman suddenly realized that she had married the richest man in the village. Before she could fully process it, the man handed her a bank book containing tens of millions of dollars, saying that from now on, she would be in charge of all the family's money. So the woman decided to renovate the shabby house properly. That night, the woman felt shy and didn't want to sleep in the same room as the man. But the two children came in holding pillows, saying they wanted to sleep together with them.